Okay, so we are now in the third method on solving quadratic equation. The first two were by extracting the square root and the factoring. The third one, it is here now. It is solving quadratic equation by completing the square. Okay, let's continue. So we have here x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals 0. The equation is already in the standard form, so we're okay with that. Let's proceed to the first step. Divide both sides of the equation by a, then simplify. In this case, we will not follow this first step. Why? Because the value of a here is 1. If the value of a is 1, there's no need to do the first step because nothing will happen if we divide this side by 1. There you go. Next step. I know you know what happened here. It says you have to transpose C from left side to right side. It became negative 12. Next. Okay, this is a long equation. So what happened here? It says here, divide b by 2, then multiply rather by itself and add it on both sides of the equation. So the b here is negative 8. The value of b is negative 8. We divide it by 2 and the answer is 4. Multiply by itself. 4 times 4 is 16. Then you add it on both sides of the equation. That is why we have 16 on both sides. Again, to get 16, divide b, which in this case is 8, divided by 2. The answer is 4. Multiply by itself. So 4 times 4, 16. Then add it on both sides of the equation. Next. Okay, let me skip this part for you can rewrite this part as this. Okay, how do we do this? So all you have to do is to get the factored form or the square root of x squared, and that is x. Square root of 16 is 4. Then copy the sign in the middle and you'll have negative 4. This x minus 4 and x minus 4 here simply means x minus 4 raised by 2. Then negative 12 plus 16 is equal to 4. Next, we'll extract the square root. From this to this, we extracted the square root or we make use of the square root property. So parang bumalik tayo dun sa first method natin after this process. So with that, we'll cancel that. Nung nawala si square root sign at si exponent na 2, ang natira ay si x minus 4. And the square root of 4 is positive and negative 2. You know why it is positive and negative 2 from the first discussion that we have about extracting the square root. And then, we have here, x minus 4 is equals to 2. Bakit 2 na lang? We have to separate them from positive 2 here. And we'll have another, which is x minus 4 equals negative 2. So, positive 2, negative 2. And then, copy 2. Then we transpose 4 here. From negative, it became positive. Do the same thing to the other equation here on the right side. So, negative 2, copy, then transpose negative 4, you will have positive 4. Then, let's solve for the value of x. X is equals now to 6 because 2 plus 4 is 6. And negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. So we have two real and unequal roots. 6 and 2 are real numbers and they are simply unequal. So we have two real and unequal roots. Let's have another example. We have now x squared plus 4x minus 60 equals 0. Do we need to perform the first step here? No, we do not need to perform that because the value of a is 1. Let's proceed now to the second step, which is to transpose c. So from negative, transpose to the right side, we'll now have positive 60. Okay, so there's a typographical error here. There should be 4 here and this should be plus. Okay, so then we'll have now this one. Again, divide this by 2. 4 divided by 2, the answer is 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Add it on both sides of the equation. Kung anong ginawa sa kaliwa, gagawin din sa kanan. And then, again, let's skip this part para mas madali. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 4 is 2. Copy the sign of the middle term, which is positive, and then raise it by a power of 2. 60 plus 4 is 64. And then we extract the square root. Na-cancel po yun. And we'll have now x plus 2 is equal to positive and negative 8. Positive and negative 8 ay galing sa square root of 64. We'll separate them. So, x plus 2 is equals to positive 8 and x plus 2 is equals to negative 8. So, x is equals to 8 minus 2. We transpose positive 2, kaya naging negative 2. Same thing happened here on this side. We transpose positive 2, that's why it is negative 2 now. Then we get the value of x, 8 minus 2, 6, and negative 8 minus 2 is negative 10. These are the answers that we are looking for. X is equals to 6 and x is equals to negative 10. So in this case, if you're going to describe the roots found in this equation, there are two real and unequal roots. Hope you have learned something from this one and hope that it is clear to you now. We'll continue next time. Thank you.